Well, Northwestern Medicine is expanding and bringing its first facility to Chicago's South Side. It's a newly built outpatient center. It opens in Bronzeville today, and it's right at 48th and Cottage Grove. And joining us now here live on the show is the center's medical director, Dr. Kimbra Bell. Dr. Bell, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, glad you're here to talk about this. Is new for the South Side and for Bronzeville. Can you talk about the decision to expand and bring this facility to the neighborhood?
Yes. So the new Northwestern Medicine Bronzeville Outpatient Center is one of several outpatient centers that Northwestern Medicine has. And we decided to come to the Bronzeville area because it's very important for Northwestern to bring our world-class health care to where our patients live and work. And when we looked at the data for patients in the Bronzeville zip code and surrounding zip codes, nearly 1,000 patients are seeking or going to a Northwestern Medicine facility every single day. So we knew that this was a spot where we could really impact the community by bringing our services here.
Oh, it's great to meet that need and to know that people were having to travel further to get the care they need. Speaking of care, what type of services are going to be offered in this new outpatient center?
So we will have primary care, women's health, pediatrics, cardiology, dermatology, as well as a cancer center and other rotating specialties such as nephrology, pulmonary, and gastroenterology. We'll also have an immediate care center here, open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., servicing both adults. So we're very excited about all that we have to offer.
And we just talked about this, but Southside residents, a lot of them would have to travel to get to Northwestern for care. Then you've got the parking. There's just so many, sometimes barriers to getting there. Do you hope that this will open up a door for them to get maybe more care closer to them, to their homes and where they live?
Yes, I totally believe that will happen. And also by making care and quality health care more accessible to patients, it can make that difference in waking up and walking 2 blocks to get your mammogram that you've been putting off for 2 years because you just haven't been able to make that trek downtown and fit it in your schedule, to now waking up, walking 2 blocks and getting your mammogram done. So that's just one example of how impactful this can be with making health care easily accessible to patients.
Yeah, I think that's so important. I've done a lot of stories on just the disparities in healthcare depending on where you live and your zip code and the offerings and the length it takes to get to a center. So you also have some services for the community in addition to clinical offerings at the center, right?
Yes, we do. So we have a full imaging suite, so you can get your mammogram, CT, MRI, ultrasound, bone density. So we have a full imaging suite as well as physical therapy suite as well, an optical shop. There will be a restaurant on site, Migo's Fine Dining, that the patients and the public will have access to. And one of the parts of the building that we're most excited about is a community space. 7,500 square feet. And this space was born out of a request from the community. Northwestern really wanted to come in and has come into Bronzeville as a partner. And prior to even building the structure, we had several listening sessions, visioning sessions with the community to hear what they wanted. And one of those things was a community space, a space where individuals could come to gather and meet. And that community space also has a full-scale professional teaching kitchen, demonstration kitchen in there. So we can actually do demonstrations to teach healthy eating for individuals who have cardiovascular disease, chronic kidney disease, and diabetes. So there is so much to offer, and we're so happy that Northwestern Medicine can bring this to the community.
That's awesome. Dr. Kimbra Bell, thank you. I also actually passed the center yesterday. It's so beautiful and looks state of the art. So I'm glad that it's going to meet a need that's really needed there in Bronzeville. Thank you for joining us.
And thank you for having me.
And again, the new outpatient center officially opens today at 48th and Cottage Grove. You can learn more at bronzeville.nm.org, which you can see on your screen right now.